How are you guys? All right, Coach Neff here with your wisdom sesh. It is Tuesday, which means we also have an evening sesh for power and purpose, but we'll get to that. It is April 8th, and the vibe of the day is Captain Save a Friend. And the $1,000,000 question today is, who needs my help? Okay, so, you know, broad question. We'll just see who needs your help. Thank you, Shay. All right, so let's get into this. I was shuffling these before I got on anyway. All right, so the fortune of the day then. Thank you, Spirit. What is the fortune of the day? Ooh. All right, so it is all about romance after reflection. So he's stepping out of the reflective part of the... we're stepping out of reflective times, and the pace is picking up when it comes to romance. So this would be in all areas that you're getting ready to explore life. Okay, romance. There we go. So it's finally time to let everything go. Also, now that the reflection has been done, romance. Yep. There goes the sun. Where there's a will, there's a way. Here we go. Whatever makes you happy, focus on that. That's it. Everything else will fall by the wayside. Ooh, there it is. Lover, I'll keep you. Love and romance. Thank you. There we go. So somebody really had to sacrifice themselves for love, let's just say. Or sacrifice a few things, well, for themselves, a love. You know, I don't think nobody's taking issue with that. It just comes with a lot for some. Well, it comes with a lot, period. Yeah. True love. I mean, whatever you gotta do. Whatever you gotta do. Romance. So, letting go of all the hurt stuff, you know, Five of Cups, I usually say at that point, is just like really get over it. Similar to the Three of Swords, but at the Five of Cups, you're probably still trying to make excuses of why, and you're still talking about one of those reasons. It's like, yeah, okay, get over it. You know what I mean? Because you still have plenty of room and opportunity to build something else. And that's what those adjacent possibility cards or energy is for. That's what that energy is for. You still got this, mate. So let's see. Romance. All right. Talking about love being set to sizzle. All right, here he is in action-oriented energy. Yeah, he's getting ready to make a romantic gesture. So this definitely is specific to, well, he could just be following his heart too. Yeah. He could be. Because, well, he's ready for commitment is what it is. That's the whole point. He followed his heart. He's following his heart, and he's ready for commitment. So, you know, he may have created a lot of things, but right now he wants to create from a brand new space, a heart space, a space that he, you know, he's unfamiliar, but she got him going. So he wants to do bigger and better. I want to do things from the heart. I want to be in a loving relationship. I want to be in a connection where somebody feels the same about me, the same way about me. This person learned the lessons in order to be able to do that, and now this person is able to receive what he's essentially longing for. So that works. Yeah. Just got to take what comes with it and go with the flow as well. Trust the universe. That's it. So, you know, it's like this is what I'm doing, you know? This is what I'm doing. Yep. I created this. I manifested this, you know? I realized that. So he's excited, and whatever his plans are when he comes in, he will be out in the open. I want to do that. Okay. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Virgo, Taurus, Libra, Aries. Alright, so let it go. Alright, let it go. So when you let go of things, obviously this makes room for more. And so this is like I've let certain things go in order to be able to allow something else in, which is essentially saying opening the door to, let's say, a new person, new experiences, new feelings. Letting go is being a bigger person as well. Certain people are going to want to continue to go back and forth because they know that, you know, it's a hold on your energy. And so, you know, look, get crystal clear. Yeah. If you're after something, if you're going towards a specific thing, you can, well, let's just say this. You don't always have to respond. You don't always have to react. You don't ever have to do anything. So bring in the light. That's it. If it's negative, if it's bringing your whole mood down, if it just irritates your spirit, all right, be the bigger person. You know what? You got it. That's it. Because you are in charge of your own personal joy. That's right. Protect your energy. And that's just about that. Loosen your grip, because you don't need to have the last word. You don't need to win the argument. Again, you don't even need to respond. Protect your energy at the end of the day. All right? Overcome your fears. Whatever they are, we know there's no such thing as fear. But that is, I'll keep it. Because that says trust your intuition as well. So, you get it. Okay. It's time to transform. No more distractions. You know, just no more. It's time to go deeper. You know, you keep going back and forth with certain individuals. It just, when you hear yourself speak, it is so low vibrational. You know what I'm saying? It is so beneath you. And so this has you all up here, and it's time to ground yourself. So that's right. Stay positive. And positive vibes only. Positive vibes only. From this point on, it has to be a lifestyle, because every day you wake up, you're in a process of manifesting something. So it should just be a way of life. So The masculine is feeling, I'm going to say in spirit, his thoughts, his highest thoughts. Very powerful today, very positive today, very victorious today. He's feeling, he's, man, this is a good day for the masculine. Both of them, they're both thinking, wow, we won, you know? Yeah, they appreciating each other right now. We have happy families, so we already know what time it is. Out with the old, in with the new. This is building a new world. This is new. Look at that. Ooh, the hostility. I remember how hostile it used to be, but there goes appreciation. Just ooh, it's over. You know. Look at that man holding a heart. He is. You know. He's good to go. Took care of this as well. That little attachment in his root chakra. Took care of that. There we go. Had to be patient. He could still be doing that. But nah, that looks balanced out. So, all good. They're just thinking about how all good it is now. Now that that's been balanced out. So now it's time to focus on this. And any other goals or plans you have that fall in line with where this is going. There we go. Journey. Focusing on the journey is all the above. Anything that's going the same direction as you, okay, don't be afraid to create it. Even if it doesn't pop up. You say, I got some time to, you know, do some shit, you know. Yeah, do that too. Just because you can. Because me and Shay was just talking about this. And she found a piece that reminded her of me, and I'm going to share it. I forget now. that quick. Tell me, Shay. Okay, yeah. So you chosens, you know, you're doing the whole generational wealth thing, and that's ancestral. You're doing a lot of reclaiming, and you know, there are certain things that are of your birthright. A lot of you are receiving inheritances. You're not getting all that just to live off that. You're getting all of that, and you're still creating more. You're expanding on the legacy that's already started, and the branch that you finna throw out there is more of a healthier kind. All right, so don't you have plenty of missions. You done save the day when it comes to your ancestral line or lineage, but you also got to keep it going. Okay, so don't be afraid to continue to create. You got what you wanted. Now keep going. Create your own opportunities, create your own luck. And creating your own luck just means prepare. Prepare for what you want. Remember, preparation meets opportunity. So if you say, I want to do this in the near future, then you start preparing for it, because when the invites or the applications or whatever starts going out, you ready. You knew this day was coming. You was prepared for this day. So there's going to be plenty of chances to take, and just know all of it falls in line within your destiny. You know, and this is for you. This is for no other reason but you. Okay, again, the ancestral stuff is done. You are going to save the legacy by being with the person you're with, and you're going to build, and it's going to be beautiful. All right. What you want to do for you, though, there's certain things that you feel is you're destined to do for yourself. Don't be afraid. Still do that. Still be hopeful about those things. I don't give a fuck if it's you want to learn how to swim. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. But let's say, you know, you got to learn how to swim because there's something else you want to do that requires you to be in water. But the first step is, well, damn, you know, because what you want to do looks very interesting, but then it knocks on that fear or that opportunity to grow. I'm going to have to learn how to swim to do that. And you don't necessarily have to, you know, you're not getting no extra points Spiritually, I wouldn't say that. You can't work no harder, do nothing more than you've already done. This is not about getting extra credit. This is just, you know, I fucking want to, you know, I want to wear them floppy things and go in the water and see fish. Well, you got to learn how to swim or something. You got to learn how to... And that's just what makes you happy, because you want to be around fish. You'll go through all of that because you want to be around some fucking fish. Okay. Do shit like that. And also continue to build other things, other businesses and stuff like that. So here is a new beginning. Take action. Pew. That's it. You are resilient. You are alive. Not many can say that. You know how to move mountains at this point because you have that power. So that's it. Whatever comes, you'll get through. Look at this relationship. Whatever comes, you will get through together. And that's it. Look, balance. This is where you want to be. Whew. All right. So I'm going to my first break. Any questions, holla at Shay. I'll be right back. Community, finance, and family. Thank you, Spirit. Community, finance, family. Oh boy. Well, I would assume you could be fixing to say yes soon to something. But first, a rest has to be taken from an attack, a jealousy attack, because one is wanting to say yes or has said yes to something else. Okay, so yeah, somebody has been detoxing their life, and with find peace within on the bottom. It's like making the right decision sometimes has consequences too. You know what I'm saying? Because people may act out in some way that will affect you. Sometimes it can affect your livelihood. You know what I mean? We've seen it all the time. A bitch mad because you don't want her, so what she do? Tell a cop something, or tell somebody else something, or you know what I mean? You know, guys do crazy things too. So this seems like a fallout from somebody trying to get away from a particular part of society, and you know, things get jealous. Okay, start saying no and things like that. It gets jealous. Let's do this. 333. Thank you, Spirit. What is the message with 333? Ooh. Lucky. The universe has a message for the Empress. All right, Divine Feminine. Things are getting ready to move very quickly, just so you know. It feels like a heads up because the universe don't have to tell you shit. But just trust this. Trust yourself. This is happening fast. Whatever this is, okay? Yes. Very soon. Okay? And sooner than you expect. So, get ready for that. Oh, it's the Hierophant, so it may involve marriage. It may just be commitment, but I'm seeing the Empress. Why would you give her anything less? You know what I'm saying? This is a judgment call somebody is making. They have made this judgment call very quickly. It's like it must be done. You know, I guess that's where they at. This is their future. They're optimistic about this. So whatever's happening here is a win. There he goes. King of Swords. He's made this fucking decision. That is just that. So this is definitely a heads up, Queen. You are zooming into a future with a masculine, and there's either commitment, strong commitment, or marriage on the table. Literally. Gemini, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Virgo, Pisces, Cancer, Aquarius. 333. All right. So, as we were saying, someone here is detoxing their lives in a whole. In the community, in the finances, and within the family. This person is, you know what I'm saying? So there's been a lot of jealousy from doing that. And, you know, you could be tired. Just tired because things happen. Community, finance, family. Yeah. But everything is back into balance now. Good. Yeah. Now all the caring connections are louder, you know? More visible, I should say. Community, finance, family. And where there's an obstacle, quite possibly there's a challenge, but I would think that's all been dealt with, seeing what I'm seeing. As long as you want it, Spirit's going to help you. Move all that out the way. Community, finance. Yeah, the destroyer. I told you. I told you, detective. What do you want? What do you want? Say it with your heart. What do you want? Community, finance, family. Look, the journey. It's your time. Look, synchronicity. What do you want? You and your person. What do you want? What do you want? You and your crew, you and your community. What do y'all want? Fuck everybody else. Seriously. It's about that time. Look, the Emperor. Look, Ace of Cups. It's about that time. Find peace within, and the Emperor, oh, he's settled. Finance. There it is. Family. There it is. So the masculine energy clearly is leading here, and this is everything that's going on here is in reference to him getting out of his own way. This is what happens when you get out of your own fucking way. Finances. Family. Caring connections still at the bottom because that's all it's about. Finances. Family. Dang. Well, love is at the bottom. Finances. Family. Still detective on the bottom. Somebody's been using their intuition to do every single thing that's been done. And so this is why they have to find peace within about it. You know, this is why they have to get out of their own way. You know, you can't say you want something and then it begins to show you this is the way to go, and then you try to control everything. You definitely learn that lesson harder. So, in finances, it feels like even though it says never give up, it still feels like somebody may have had to give something up. Something and shift was on the bottom as soon as I picked up the deck, like into changing maybe the way you get money is something. I don't even know if interchanging is but there actually could be a shift. You have to give up one way of doing it. That's being a bigger person. You're not going, you know, fight and hit rock bottom for that. Let's just say you know there's another avenue, so you don't give up. Just be a little bit patient, do it this way. And really, this whole entire scenario gives you, it's like fuel, it adds fuel to your fire. Because you would be a natural creator or a pioneer or a visionary or a builder, master builder. This is like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I can't get money with y'all? Alright, fuck it. You know, or y'all gonna fire me? Alright, I'm gonna become a boss and buy this shit. You know what I mean? That's this person's way. Which is great. Okay. Look, growth. Okay. Luck. Okay. Y'all must not know who y'all fucking with. Okay. You know? This is I can show you better than I can tell you. And it says expect good money flow or raise. Or a new job offer. So again, whatever this person had to give up, and they let it go, they say, all right, let me just wait. I ain't gonna give up though. I know there's enough. Bing, there it is. So, and then in family, this masculine has needed support most recently, and support is all around. He can see there is an attachment, of course, and he's trying to do something else with his emotions here, but he has support with the attachments that he has. This is no indication that the attachments are going to be removed, and since he's in Emperor energy, we have love, care, and connections. You know there's children involved, and these children may not be the ones he has with the feminine he's going to be with, but who's to say her and the other community that, or care and connections that he has, don't say don't even fucking worry about that. We're not gonna allow them to steal any type of joy from you. We'll help you. You know what I mean? So, he's no longer afraid to create. He's not anyway. But he's gonna let his emotions lead the way here. He's gonna do what he feels. So as long as he continues to retain the wisdom that he has, he'll be straight. And as long as he accepts more, I mean, there's really no question that he's going to continue to grow. But I mean, just hold on to what he already knows. Retain that. He'll be fine. And then the support is, you know. Me and Shay was just talking about that too. People purposely would try to make your life harder. Purposely try to create some type of roadblock and say, aha, well, this will stop you now. You know what I'm saying? Or this will really ruffle your feathers. They intentionally want to do that. And then you to be able to look at them and say, okay. And whatever inconvenience they think they could be causing you, the support is all around you to say, listen, this is what's going on. Oh, no problem. Go ahead, do what you got to do. I got you. And that person never has to know. But this is also what being a bigger person is. You know what you got going on. Just observe how low people go. Just observe what people do and who people use trying to hurt you. Look at that. You know. So for some of us, we cannot change the product of the karma we've cleared. But it still is a way. And it still doesn't count you out, clearly. Support is all around you. You give a fuck what the situation is or what somebody told you, how hard somebody, like, you know, people want you to believe so bad that you stuck with me. Oh, you stuck. I'm gonna fuck with you forever. People love to feel that way. They do. And so the difference is you would try to argue and defend yourself, which was cool, maybe once or twice. But at this stage, you ain't got to say shit. Just let them see how magic works. Don't say nothing. All right. Another break. Holla at Shay if there's any questions. And we're on at 6 for the Power and Purpose session. So you can catch me again then.
Trust the journey. True love. You had your moment and your moment.
Loveland. I want to know. Let's see. All right, thank you, Spirit. What's going on in Loveland? What's the fortune here? Hold on, let's see. Okay. Okay. Some of you know it's time to do something new. You're advanced enough to know that it's time to do something new when you begin to face a lot of challenges. Some of you are connected and aware in that way. So if you're in a neighborhood and things get too hostile or people are being too hostile towards you, you say, okay, it's time for me to get the fuck up out of here. You know what I'm saying? It's as easy as that sounds. You have some people that will stay here and just fight every fucking body or every person that has an issue with them. When it's not really working against you, that energy is trying to show you you need to get out of there. All right, some of you are advanced in knowing that. So this is partially that. And that might actually be the biggest thing. Somebody may also be saying, something tells me I should take my mind or my focus off this and put it into this. They like the second one better. All right, love, man, intuition. Yep, power. That's it. It's almost like saying, like, for somebody, a day like today could look like, yo, I'm going to take the day off and just chill with my wife. You know? It's giving that. You work a lot, but you love your wife. You're not working to get away from your wife and the children. You're not working to, you know, just have somebody at home and, you know what I'm saying? You're not. Nah. You just work. You just gotta do what you gotta do. And you still are as in love with your person since the first day. So it's just like, I'm gonna just take the fucking day off. You know, this will be eventually a couple that knows how to keep the spice going. They know how to keep surprising each other, you know? That's good. Yeah. So there has been confusion. We already know that. I would say way beyond that. Energetically. Even though it may have been last week. I mean, energetically, we're way beyond that now. So, here you go. Temptation. Just wanting this shit so bad. Too bad. Real bad. So, that's it. And for some, maybe the temptation externally could have been confusing. But it's all a part of the lesson. And this could just be talking in general, the whole, because at this point, you know what I'm saying, we're way past this too, this talk. So this may be in that spirit of reflection, you know, just looking back on this. I had to learn. Like, this is how I learned. I must have been confused. All that shit I found tempting and you know, oof. That's why I said I've never been. When you look back, have you ever been in love? No. No. Did you ever really love that? No, I did not really love that person. No. Thought I did. Thought it was. It wasn't. It was a lesson. And I had to learn that. That's it. So now you know what it would have looked like. And it's in the air for you. Here we go. Trust it. This you can trust. The temptation you feel for this is the right kind of temptation. It's from the heart. So do not feel guilty about that. It comes with the territory. Yes, I can say it 1,000 times, but there's always going to be something that comes up that's going to test that theory. Feel it and let it go. Feel it and release it. Plus, you already made the decision. There's no turning back anyway. You know what I'm saying? You and your partner will just have to cry together and talk to each other about it. Okay, that's the next thing. Because the guilt from that point ain't gonna be about being together. It's gonna be other shit. Look, y'all respect what y'all got. It's gonna be other shit that ain't gonna have to help each other through. Trying to tell you, look, embrace. I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to explain something to you guys. I'm trying to translate this. So yeah, recognize that. It's nice. A nice little journey together. I can feel it coming in the air now. Hold on. All right. So with this power, all right, lovely, and power and intuition. So, there may have been an extended period of waitage for these next steps into the future. And so what it's saying here is that the feminine did not give up. Clearly, it's all playing out now, but one would have had to not give up, of course. You know, a lot of discipline, of course, a lot of strength, a lot of courage to keep going no matter what you saw, no matter what was falling apart. It seems like the masculine may be feeling this a lot more, but the feminine definitely knows what it's like. So. All ties severed with the past, and he's just, yeah, I told you, a reflective. He's just thinking about it. I didn't give up. Damn, you know, it's a good space to be in. All right. So the masculine's energy towards the feminine currently. The Emperor, he means business. Masculine's thoughts to the feminine currently. Wow, the Hierophant, he means fucking business. Okay. Masculine's feelings towards the feminine currently. Yeah. This must have came over him today. Masculine's current actions towards the feminine. And masculine's next actions. All right, so seems like he's ready overall. So in his current energy, he is the man that you he is the man that you seek, the one that you manifested, the one that you wanted, the one that you patiently waited for. He is sitting here as that man. All the energy you invested, and now it's time for the big change. So in his thoughts is the Hierophant. Yes, this is commitment. More specifically marriage, but it's definitely not something he's overthinking anymore. No matter, you know, what the circumstances are, what the situation is, he's trusting the universe. So it's bigger than him. Bigger than him. Here we go. Queen of Swords. Okay, so his feelings currently for the feminine. Okay, here's something. Okay. All right, so he had an intuitive outburst. Okay, he had an intuitive outburst. He must have said it out loud. I miss her. You know, maybe he took a nap. I miss her. Maybe. Moon in reverse, he did. That's exactly what happened. He crashed out in message. Well, he is currently crashing out in message. Mm-hmm. Oh my God, and I just heard the song. Baby, where you been? What the hell? So, I mean, he may want to know where you at right now or whatever, you know, or what have you. But, I mean, Pages wasn't at 6 of Cups is right there. All his challenges and shit is over. So in his current actions, Davil is in reverse. So now that that's over, he has a plan. Yeah, the distractions are removed. So whatever this is, it is. And from here, it just looks like he has to go with the flow. You know, however the opportunity presents itself. That's just what he's gonna do. He's planning something, honey. So, yeah, so he's just gonna go with the flow. You know what I'm saying? However this plays out, he knows that it is because he's gonna make it play out. You know, especially if we're talking about commitment in marriage, you know what I mean, or proposal. Like, is it really up to you, feminine? He just going, you know what I'm saying? He gonna do what a man does when it's the perfect time. Whatever you gonna do, what men do. Yeah, that's it. You know, it'll be his own fucking inside joke. You know, until that day. Zodiacs. Pisces, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Capricorn, Sagittarius, and Leo. Ooh. All right, so. Singles. Well, it should be clear that the universe is guiding you towards somebody right about now. All right, so you just have faith and not. Okay, there's a surprise coming to both of you, which means the both of you are not expecting whatever's getting ready to happen. So that's fun. Okay. It's something you really want though. I feel a little tease. Something you really want though. Okay, look, union, past lives. Oh yeah, it's something you really want though. You know, it's the connection that you've been trying to manifest. So just be open. Is the tone, okay? And keep following that 1111. Your souls are preparing to connect. That's what they're doing. They swear they so, yeah. Sometimes Yeah. Okay. So the singles name, Universe. Ace of Swords, all right? I just told you everything you need to know. They have somebody coming towards you right now. All right, and this is the past life connection, the bond that you have wanted. They're saying you are ready now, all right? So good. Continue to emotionally remove yourself from anything you have to, you know, as it comes up. It's not like hurry up or else, but you got space here. You know what I mean? Before the swords, you're still in a resting mode, so it's fine, all right? Just keep on thinking about your future. Just keep on doing whatever you're doing. Please. It's the move. That's the move. Working on your self-worth. Don't worry. Keep on letting that shit go. Masculine definitely has been looking, but he's in a really good mood to come towards you, so it's cool. Y'all on the same page. All right? And here he comes. Yeah, all right? So there goes that surprise. I'll tell you. All right. Thank you. Come on. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Scorpio, Pisces. All right. His and hers. All right, I'll keep that together. Jeez. All right, thank you, Spirit. 2 more. Okay. Damn. Bottom of the deck is, he is the man I want to spend the rest of my life with. You've seen that before. All right. So this one is this together. I guess one long sentence. We are optimistic for a positive outcome. We were being tested. We no longer have to worry about the past. Leave everything behind. Fair enough. Fair enough. All right, let's have it. We're optimistic for a positive outcome. We're being tested. No longer have to worry. Yeah. So it is what it is. It's like what's said's been said. And so from here, you know, of course, wish fulfillment. So, of course, you're going to have to get tested. But until then, until the moment, let's just say it's about going with the flow, right? You've been releasing emotional baggage. Continue to, if that's the case. But, they see you looking. He's coming. All right. He's going to reach out to you is the next message. So he may have been thinking about it for a while. Maybe even thinking about what to say. I miss you may be the message. Okay. Yeah. Miss you, love you. Yeah. Something like that. All right, last message here is I believe in us. Okay. So this masculine was holding on to some disappointments from the past. You know, he's been hurt before, he's been burnt before, yada yada yada. But right now he's trusting himself. He does believe in this. You know, he believes her. Anyway, so he's closing, shutting all that down, and just tapping into this future thing here. That's it. Here, look, shutting all that down, just tapping into this future thing. Shit. We are optimistic for a positive outcome. We were being tested. And we no longer have to worry about the past. Leave everything behind. Sagittarius, Capricorn, Gemini. He's going to reach out to you. Cancer, Pisces, Taurus. I believe in us. Aquarius, Leo, Libra, Aries, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. There's always one. All right, we're going to one more break, and then we're going to do intimate relations, which I'm also interested to see how much closer the couples are going to be getting, you know, right now. So when we come back, power and purpose later, 6 o'clock.
Trust the journey is coming. You had your moment in the moment. I hear it all the time. I'm just here looking for a sign from the skies like 11-11. True love like 11-11. Twin flames 11-11. Soulmates 11-11. See it's when you know you're in alignment. What you looking for, you finna find it. Been manifesting you for quite some time, and to find love gotta be in perfect time. And they say, trust the journey is coming. You had your moment in the moment. I hear it all the time. I'm just here looking for a sign from the skies. 11-11. True love, 11-11. Twin flames, 11-11. Soulmates, 11-11. Trust the journey. True love, you had a moment and a moment. Twin flames,
Intimate relations. Thank you, Spirit. What's the vibes? Intimate relations. All right, so you may want to say yes soon. Either way, you're going someplace. Internally, definitely. But the nature of this intimacy is movement towards something. Some of you are gonna actually have to look good, you know, like wear something cute. And others of you may just want to say yes to this important offer. Okay? Intimate relations. Yeah. So, whatever this is that one may be wanting to propose, or ask, suggest, whatever it is, there were some fears around it. I bet. Whether you're talking about moving in with somebody or moving into a new relationship, you know, you have your reservations, you know, but it is also about being sure of yourself, which it seems like one is now, because they were all tied up in fear. So they had to overcome some fears first before being able to do this. Intimate relations, opportunities. So there's harmony in this situation, and that's what they were afraid of, that there wasn't going to be any harmony. This person does not want to argue. They don't want to fight. And whether it is getting into a new relationship or allowing themselves to get closer to someone, or getting into a living arrangement with someone, why would you want to argue? Why would you want to fuss? Why would you want to fight? Why would you want to go to bed mad? Why would you want to, fuck laying next to the person? Why would you even want to stand there and argue with somebody in the first place? You know what I'm saying? So, we get it. And so if this person sees the coast is clear with all of that and they feel like everything is peaceful and harmonious, this is what makes them, or reassures them, that the decision or the propose, whatever they want to propose, it makes it okay to do. And I ain't mad at that. Because I'm telling you, I believe that both stand to be true, because I've done both. If you really want to get to know a person, you will, by way of moving in with them or going on vacation with them. Okay? You really like somebody, you think you really like somebody. I don't think the first answer is to just move in or go away with them. I would just go on more dates. I will create more scenarios or more opportunities to get to know a person locally. You know what I'm saying? Outside of the house, outside of your bedroom too. Go out in nature. Just really test the elements, literally, with this person. Test the elements. You know what I'm saying? Mental, emotional. We'll tap into that fire. What's that looking like? You know what I'm saying? And stability too. Can he invest in the growth of you guys' connection? Can he, either spiritually or financially? Can he? Because one hand washes the other, I'll tell you that. Intimate relations, opportunities. There we go, the alchemist. Okay, so this is somebody making some shit happen. Look, queen, for the queen, and the queen, of course, doing it, in her own life. So, intimate relations. Dang, signs. All right. So whatever this is, you're seeing the signs, either by way of the numbers, and that's giving you clarity, or signs of the times. Like, look at what's going on. Obviously, it's time to A, B, and C. You know what I mean? So, yeah. That's a clear sign too. Awareness, yeah. Just seeing it right in front of your fucking face. Oh yeah, that's the first sign we want you to see. The obvious. Shit. I'd say you're ahead of the game. All All right. Intimate relations, opportunities. Well, there has been some disappointments, we already know. But there's been growth, and there is growth ahead for whatever's going on now. So, you know, it's like, get over it. A little bit. You know, it's definitely not about staying in that space, but at the base of this, when I went this direction before, whether it's get into a relationship or get into a living situation with someone, I've been disappointed at the end of the day. So that's why I'm just a little bit like, ugh, I don't know if I want to do either or. But I'm sure, because the signs it's just looking that way. It's just looking like we should, looking like I should. So instead of using this energy to create a disappointment for myself, I'm gonna use this energy to, you know, big this up. As you should. Strong energy there with the Empress and the Lovers. Okay. Intimate relations, opportunities. All right, so it looks like somebody is gonna be showing their ass. I can't make it up. There goes the Knight of Cups. Somebody is going to be showing their entire ass. They are going to moon you. Yes, they are. And honey, whatever this is that they come through with, whatever this gesture, whatever this is, it is nice. It's nice. I mean, it could even be a date. Who knows? But just know that it's been divinely guided, and it is time. You may be thinking something. Maybe that's why, because this temperance is about divine timing, but that's not about like more time is needed. This is like, brace yourself, because the time is now. This is being divinely guided. Whatever this gesture is, whatever this is, where a person is asked out with feelings, it was meant to be done. It was supposed to be done. Whenever it's done. Now the Four Cups is in reverse here. Because he don't got to worry about that no more. This Four Cups has played so many roles throughout this process. And before it going to these disappointments now, just before this, it was rejection issues. And it still could be. Yeah, right. If you're going to make some type of gesture, you still could be afraid to do that too. But he's not. Nope. He's thinking we should be together. Maybe he's thinking we should move. Why am I going all this way? I'm going to just stay in it. He may be thinking the connection can grow better intimately if you guys move. If there is a move. Even if it is, if he moves and he says, you coming with me? And that's the gesture. He feels like it's time for him to move forward, move on. And so, it may be something he just asks, you coming? Yep. You coming? So, you know, I'm sure the answer is yes, and it looks like he's saying, I'll cover everything, because it's unexpected by her. This is him being generous, so he might cover everything. Yep. There goes the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, and my eye doing something too. Sheesh, it wouldn't. I couldn't let that go. I was drawn in. I realized what I was doing. I didn't realize what I was doing. Okay, so intimately speaking now. I knew this was gonna be all wrong. Well, I didn't know, but I had a feeling. Okay. So this masculine has a plan, but he's a bit indecisive about this plan. And it could, for some, just have something to do with simply a sexual position. Let's see. Reversed. Ain't no indecision here besides upright, somebody deciding. So somebody has a plan and they're deciding. Again, it could be the Hierophant been coming out around this topic a lot. So either, again, deciding that they want commitment or deciding that they want marriage. This person is... Their energy towards it is interesting. This may be a live example of somebody using an outside frustration, guilt, or regret as fuel for this, to just say, yo, fuck it. I'm going to just commit myself to this, or, be who I'm supposed to be in this. And of course, this affects sex, but this person is tired of being in regret. And so, this doesn't say a current active sex life. You're right, the Ten of Wands is here. Whoever this is definitely backed up and could use his feminine right now. But that's why I was getting ready to say there must be space apart from them. And that's where this Five of Cups comes in. That's what keeps them apart. And so that's why I said the energy is interesting. It's like you catch yourself maybe feeling sad about something, and you say, you know what, fuck it, I choose commitment. Because sex, this is what sex will have to do with it. For every time I sit and worry about something old, I'm not getting my shit off with my lady. Period, point blank. One is affecting the other. And I got to decide that this with my lady is more important. I got to commit to that. And that'll also solve my problem of feeling fucking backed up all the time. When I could be up under her. That's it. Look. King of Pentacles. I got a wifey. Fool on the bottom. So he's going to start over, which means you would be seeing this masculine more often. This is a breakthrough, all right? This is, again, when somebody finally says, fuck it. Because they've been here at a crossroads for a while, knowing what they're going to do, but been distracted by something else. So this is that breakup out of it. Here we go. Four swords. Okay. Thinking about it right now. But that is the next move. Come in and yeah, do what the fuck you know you're supposed to do. That's right. Temperance, that's right. Simple. So yeah. Pisces, Libra, Virgo, Scorpio, Taurus, Gemini. Thank you, Shay, for all your hard work. I love you. Thank you guys for joining, subscribing, liking, doing all that stuff. Thank you for donating. I'll be on again at 6 for the Power and Purpose session. It's become one of my faves. One of my favorite series we've done. Somebody eating SpaghettiOs. All right. Intuitive. So pretty quiet. So Four Swords has been out a lot today. So whatever happened over the course of the weekend into today, or into yesterday, let's say today, may be a, oh yeah, you eating pizza. Okay, yeah, that SpaghettiOs smell like pizza. Okay. Couldn't put my finger on it, I guess. So that quiet that happens, the reflective moment before you take your next action. So you're reflecting on what occurred up to now, and then you're reflecting, but also sure about your next steps. It's just, let me just think about what just happened here, and the next move I make is going to be the step that I was already going to take, or that I am 110% sure now that I'm going to make. Okay. Ten of Swords reversed. I mean, we're already done type shit. You know what I'm saying? Right, the Hermit. We're already done. Looking at yourself. Looking at what you've done. Yeah. Definitely feeling good here. Seeing the King of Pentacles. You feeling stable. You feeling sturdy. Right, Nine of Cups. You got everything you want happening right in your life. So that's it. Look, yeah, he's just reflecting. He's just thinking. I found my way home. I found my way home. This is where it's at today. That is why it's so quiet. He ain't overthinking. He ain't stressing. None of that. He knows exactly what he's going to do. Because what's already done is done. So again, whatever happened, these challenges, that are no more challenges, you just like, oh. You know, look, Knight of Cups. You're still going where you go. I just said all this. I just told y'all what was going to come out. So, here we go. The World. Nice. He's done. That's it. So I don't. This is not anything that is going to be days and days and days. Not at all. Look, Queen of Pentacles. Not at all. This is just, dang, it took all that to get all this. Yeah, he actually feels great, you know. Let's say decent. He feels quite decent. Very much ecstatic for what he has going on, but in regards to what he's going to spend today being the last day thinking of or thinking about in regards to the past, what he's cut off or what should have been already over. All right, right. From here on out is about his future. I just said that. He is still, you know, go future. But, whew. One more day. I didn't just say that. I didn't just say one more day. I didn't just say that. All right. So whatever this is for some of you, one more day. He needs today. Because this is a final flush. I don't know what, again, I don't know what unfolded over the weekend up until today. Like I said, before I even pulled out a card. But this is that day. And not days and days and days, but a day. Look, King of Cups, he's right there. He just needs a day for this. Whatever the fuck this is, you know? Look, I can't make it up. A day. Yo! Did I unlock something else? Zodiac. I think I unlocked a new. Gemini, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Aries, Aquarius, Pisces, Libra, Sagittarius. New level unlocked, bro. Power and Purpose, 6 p.m. All right, last message from the universe. Thank you guys again for joining. All that good stuff. We're going to have a whole nother vibe this evening, so let's close this one out. Thank you, Spirit. Phone in home. Thank you, Source. What message will you leave us with? So, looks like they want you to start making plans and just trust them about it. There's something coming and you might want to get a head start on it. I don't know what this is, though. That's the thing, you know. How you gonna know? But this is what they want you to do about it. Start planning now. Well, the Four of Wands is here, so it could be anything from, you know, marriage to, or okay, let's say this. If it's just prepare for union or prepare to meet your person, then preparing would look like, make sure you got all your DMs and stuff straight. Ain't nobody random hitting you up. You got all your blocks and shit in place. You have all your boundaries set. You clean out your underwear drawer. You know what I'm saying? You get nice and you're nesting for that next person. You get ready to say come over, or they're over at your crib more often or at all. Okay. If you're getting ready to get into, let's say, moving in with somebody, you might want to start packing. If you're gonna get ready to get proposed to, you might want to start looking at wedding dresses and shit like that. Man, for some of you, you ain't getting no fucking job at this point. What was a job, a raise? That ain't who I'm talking to. That ain't who I'm talking to. But there could be a level up in some part of what you're doing. Let's just say in the entertainment industry, you might want to prepare for that. Maybe you'll get ready to shoot a video or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? This 4 Wands says a lot, but you know your situation. And let's see, I got one more. Yeah, look at this shit. The 4 Swords. How are we supposed to know what the fuck is going on here? It's either going to be moving in together or marriage. It may be moving in together. It might be moving in together. Ten of Pentacles. There's definitely going to be a marriage, but this might be moving in together. Look at the sun. Sheesh. 6 of Pentacles. Yeah, either one. Either one. This is marriage or moving. But because it's long term. And you wouldn't be this sure if you're just meeting somebody. So you're going to go through the stuff you go through. Like, is this him? You're going to go through all of that. This is one or the other. So maybe this is even freshen up the heart space. It could be that simple. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It could be that simple. Look, yeah, it could be that simple. Maybe you want to spruce up. Maybe you want to, I don't know, buy something new to wear or some, maybe. And just be sure. Be sure yourself, too, when you do it. Yeah, maybe because there's a gesture coming. Maybe it's something about the way you look. You're going, hold on. They want you to spruce up in the heart space. That's what they want you. That's all they want you to do. How you look is fine. Who you are is fine. You're going to be ready for this. All they want you to do is like cheer up. Get peppy. You know? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Get in the mood. Get in the celebratory mood. Okay. Dang, he's like pulling teeth. Okay, that's specific. Thank you. Get yourself in a celebratory mood. Find yourself something to wear. Get yourself in a celebratory mood, but also find something to wear. And whatever you wear is going to be fine. Whatever you have, you'll have something to wear. You'll have something to wear. Spruce up the heart space. Anything you pick out, you'll look fine. You'll know how to dress for the occasion. You're not, you're going to put that shit on too. I'm just letting you know you can put that shit on. And don't worry, like, is this too much? You, like, that's all there is to tell you. Okay? They never came through like that before. Libra, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Aquarius, Taurus, Pisces, Virgo. What the fuck fuck out of there. I made it. All right, that's it for me. I will see you guys in just a little bit. If you join later, cool. If not, I'll see you tomorrow if that's what you do on a regular. Love you guys. Talk to you soon. Peace.